Good morning and good day, everyone. Today we're taking Beaver Branch Adventures on a trek up to Iron Hill. Delaware Disc Golfers is hosting the Winter is Coming event, and they are playing the red course, which is the short pads to the short pins, and then the white course, which is the short pads to the long pins, the gold pins. So we're gonna check the course out. All right, I think this is the right hole. We're gonna shoot the white course. There is a tee pad up there, but I believe this is the one they're shooting. Looks like it's a white and blue color coded. The gold tee is over there, so we get a little bit of a head start on this turn up here. See what happens. All right, here we go, folks. Hole one of the white course. I never played this layout. Didn't quite get that Maverick over. Playing a little bit cold. It faded out, scrambling. Ended up throwing it by the short basket. Here I'm taking a retro fuse, trying to flip it up there under the pin. Ended up about 25 feet out. And super happy to hit that putt. Here we are on hole two. I'm throwing a Lucid Vandal, hit a tree, kicked right. Throwing the keystone for the upshot. Probably should have thrown the fuse again. Missed a long putt and take a 4. Here I'm throwing the Maverick, and this time I get it over pretty good, and I thought it was a good shot. And then when I get up there, I actually went across the creek and trying to scramble out here. And I'm just gonna lay up here for that 4 on that death putt. So here I'm getting a little bit frustrated inside my head, and I really just need to calm down because I started throwing hard. I kicked right. There I settle down and throw the opto fuse. Here I'm throwing a harp. And kind of need to settle in here. I hit a nice little putt. And just got to keep believing. Here we are on 5. I'm throwing a trespass here. Here I'm throwing an EMAC and I missed the gap. Leave myself with a long putt. And have to take a 4. Which was par. I was really surprised that a lot of these were listed as par 4s. Those 4s felt like bogeys to me. And here we are on hole 6. Hole 6 had a natural tee pad. It wasn't too bad, it was dry. Got wedged against this tree here. Just trying to hyzer and get most of the way up there. And at this point, I feel like I'm just playing for a 4. And I fail to get this over on a relatively easy upshot. And I miss this putt. It rolls. And I miss that putt and take a 6. So at this point, I had to calm my nerves. I feel like some of the distances were different than they actually were. Some of them were longer. Here we are shooting down hole 7, which turns into more of a righty backhand hyzer. I hit something and kicked a little bit early, but still leave myself with a circle putt, which I missed. Knocked down an easy 3, though. Happy to get a 3. Here we are going straight up the hill on 8. I was really hoping it would get over and just keep going straight. But I faded out, so now I'm scrambling on the left side. I take my Vandal and throw a little hyzer shot. And I think this is probably one of my shots of the day. Take the fuse and put some hyzer on it, let it go straight. And it kicked right in front of there for a 4. This one was listed as a par 5, but I felt like 4 was like par. Here we are on hole 9. Couldn't quite yank on it to get it straight, but got enough distance that I could throw the fuse with a ton of hyzer and let it fight against itself, and it skipped actually down right by the basket. So I got another 3. And mentally, trying to work that mental game. Don't want to get too frustrated and start trying to bite off too much. So I'm throwing this 7-speed Maverick a lot, just trying to keep it straight and on the fairway. Got wedged up against that little thing, so I couldn't get good footing here. Really just trying to chip away at a 4. Going to use that retro fuse again here and just throw it straight, avoid that tree that's kind of hooking in front of it, and knock down a par. All right, here we are with the Lucid Vandal, and I thought maybe I could get some D on this, but I threw it real flat and yanked it over, leaving myself scrambling from the right side, and I got really lucky here to kick back into the fairway and then be able to lay up for a 4, basically. I mean, it's a 20-foot putt, but they seem to be going in. Here we are on hole 12, and the fairway makes you really want to throw kind of a turnover shot, and that's what I was throwing, but it ended up just going straight. I guess 339 it's listed at, and straight was a good shot because it landed here, and I got my only 2 of the round. Again, I think some of the distances are a little bit different than what's on UDisc. This one, 13, was labeled, it was painted white and gold, so I threw it off that tee pad. When I walked up, it looked like there was a natural tee pad for the white. I took a 3 on this hole, so not too concerned. Here we are on 14. Looking to get that Maverick straightened a little bit, and it faded out. I guess I sallied it. And then going for this putt right on the circle, I hit the tree. It's like a 1-inch tree or 2-inch tree. It ended up taking a 4. So dealing with those frustrations and just trying to think that the next shot is going to be better. And really just rolling with the punches here, because off the tee there, got a big kick to the right. Then I throw the Explorer on a flick and yank it over and end up just playing here for a 4. Again, if I could just get inside the circle in 2 shots, I might get some 3s. Here I'm throwing a Trespass, Lucid, 171. It straightens out pretty easily. Got a good chunk of distance off it, enough to get the retro fuse action out. And I almost kind of yanked that over a little bit too much, but definitely leave myself there at manageable 4. Hole 17. A beautiful hole. I was really hoping just to get a straight shot, but it ended up fading out. And then I yanked this all the way across the fairway. I was looking to just put a lot of hyzer on a Vandal, and I threw it flat and it flipped over. Now this Maverick shot here, that's a textbook Maverick shot. It got a pretty good amount of distance to where I could putt, and I hit shot 4 off the front of the basket. Hole 18, white, didn't seem to have that much difference between the gold tee pad. I flipped my disc over to the right, ended up scrambling, and pretty much my round, I think hole 6 and hole 18 were the anvil of my round. It typified the round. Here I don't take my time, and I miss the 5 putt and take a 6. So I leave myself a lot of room to improve on. I'm looking forward to going back and playing the whites sometime soon. You guys take care. We'll see you all next time on Beaver Branch Adventures. Thanks for watching.